Welcome to the Spotlight Series. I'm your host, Scott Nerney, live at the Cowesett Inn. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this information. We've got a couple of great events to talk to you about and a great facility in our local area. Santino, welcome to the Spotlight Series. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, Santino Alteri, I'm active duty Navy Lieutenant, Surface Warfare Officer, and I'm currently here for Department Ed School at Naval Station Newport.
Well, thank you for your service very much.
Thank you.
Surface warfare, so a lot of practice, hopefully nothing legitimate, I would hope.
Lots of practice.
A lot of practice. Okay, good. How is the Naval War College over there?
It's good. I'm at the Surface Warfare Officer School, and lots of training before I head out to my next ship.
Any idea where that might be? Or
Yes, it's going to be the Delbert D. Black destroyer out of Mayport, Florida.
Right.
I'll be the weapons officer on board.
Nice. It's a lot of responsibility.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for it.
All right, good. So give us a little information. You're supporting with the Armed Forces Success Center.
That's correct.
So give us a little information about that.
Yeah, so a lot of it stemmed from my time when I was at Purdue University.
Okay.
I just graduated my PhD in December.
Congratulations.
So, thank you. I had some time to think about some of my passions and what I thought was necessary for the military community. And I thought if I didn't try to do something now, I probably never would or have the time to do it. So I decided to start this nonprofit, the Armed Forces Success Center, which heavily focuses on the academic and mental health support for military families.
So it's for the whole family. So you're trying to work on the helping people stay in school or with their skills for school.
Yes, so that's part of it. Under the two tenets, you've got, so under the academic side, you've got the tutoring and the writing assistance. And then more on the mental health side, you've got coaching, which pretty much encompasses all overall health and wellness. And then you've got mentorship. So all those four pillars fall under the Armed Forces Success Center. And what we do, we don't specifically focus on just active duty or just veterans, but the whole military family concept, from dependents to spouses to the service members themselves.
And this could be for families where the service member is locally around. If they're active, they could be half a world away.
Of course.
They can reach out to you.
That's correct. We don't have a brick and mortar location.
Okay.
We do have a headquarters, but the beautiful thing about the AFSC is that it's completely virtual. So anybody that has internet access can have access to these resources that are immediately accessible. It is free, and anybody can be a part of it.
So give us the virtual location. So I guess on the web or Facebook or other areas?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have a main website, which is afsconline.org. And then we also have a Facebook page, which is Armed Forces Success Center, and also a LinkedIn page, same thing.
Is the Armed Forces kind of getting wind of this now and keeping an eye on it and really excited for it too?
Absolutely. The nice thing about it is that it's not like a program or a subsect of a specific branch. It's not DoD or VA affiliated, so it's inherently a 501c3 nonprofit that has the flexibility to do anything and help as many people as it can. So the nice thing about it is that I am active duty. I am hitting the audience within the active duty world, and then also, being in local communities like this, I'm trying to branch it out so that veterans are also catching wind of it as well.
Is there a charge for the services that you offer?
Not at all. No, that was the whole point and the mission behind it, was to be able to offer these services, which are shortfalls that I see that the military faces on a daily basis, and even when you get out of service. So I wanted to do something that is free of charge and is immediately accessible.
So we say free of charge, but there's always a cost to doing things on your end, and you're not going to be able to afford all of this. So we will have some fundraisers on the way?
We do. Right. I dubbed them the marquee events for the Armed Forces Success Center. So in late March 28th through the 30th, that weekend, I'm hosting and directing a handball tournament in Pawtucket right at the LA Fitness.
Okay.
That's going to draw players from all over the country and some from around the world to compete for a good cause. People can go to the website and see that the event is there and find out how to register for the event there. And then also that same weekend on Saturday evening, we're having our gala. It's going to be an awesome time. I've got all the details set right at the Wyndham Newport in Middletown.
Nice.
Same thing. It's go right to the website. It's gonna be under the events tab. They can register for tickets, general admission, or even sponsorships are available there. And we got a full lineup for it too. We've got the Legacy String Trio that's going to be performing during the open bar cocktail hour. We're going to be having some military ceremonies before a nice buffet dinner. We've got thousands of dollars worth of raffles and auction items that have been donated to me from the local community to major organizations like the MLB and the NFL. And then we're going to have a nightcap of a dueling piano show. So
Very nice.
it's going to be a pretty awesome evening.
What kind of military ceremonies are you going to have?
So we're going to do the whole invocation. We're going to do the presentation of colors, which will likely be presented by the Newport and or Middletown Police Department. There's a potential that the Navy Band might be entertaining a patriotic opener. And
Because you have some ins with those guys, right?
I've got a few, yes. And we'll obviously do the retiring of the colors and the benediction at the end.
Okay. So are you looking for, let's kind of break them out in 3 stages. Are you looking for volunteers at the Success Center?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So the 4 pillars that we have are the tutoring, the writing assistance, the coaching, and the mentorship. So if there are people that are interested, and this is regardless of military service, if there are people that are interested in volunteering their time to help military families in any of those 4 core areas, I would be grateful for their volunteer service to the organization.
So if you're seeing this and you're out in Wichita, Kansas, you're in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, you're in Florida, because a lot of this is virtual, those folks could really help out anybody, anywhere, that they happen to have a skill that they could utilize in the armed forces family, that those folks could volunteer to help with.
Certainly. And
Yeah.
and that was kind of the issue that I saw, me being in the Midwest. I was in a remote location where there wasn't a military hub or a base nearby. So, you kind of put yourselves in the shoes of veterans who are also in remote areas or locations who would not have that readily accessible resource that they would be seeking. So the point of it is to be virtual, ready, accessible anywhere in the country, hopefully anywhere in the world.
Right.
And the same goes for anybody providing the services.
Good. I have to tell you, I went to school online, University of Phoenix, and some of the folks that are on my teams were from the military because they're 6, 12, 18 hours difference in time zones. Some of the fantastic people, and I know the skills translate, and I'm thrilled to hear that some of those skills will be going back into the service because it's really a good program, and I'm really happy to see that happening. As you say, worldwide, countrywide, statewide.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, the traditional students who are at the brick and mortar institutions have the resources within walking distance. And the problem that I'm seeing is those of us who are non-traditional students who are, conducting their studies virtually,
Yeah.
whether they're across the world from that school or, across the country, what the Armed Forces Success Center provides is that virtual resource to help them get through their studies and then beyond.
And you're willing to take a few volunteers for the gala as well?
I am. I'm always willing to accept some help. Unfortunately, I'm a one-man team. I don't really have the help that would be necessary for, organizing 2 major events or 2 major fundraising events, and then on top of that, running an organization that is essentially sustainable in and of itself,
Right.
but to be able to attack each and every function of it, help would be much appreciated.
Okay. So give people the website again and the Facebook page.
Yeah, absolutely. The Armed Forces Success Center website is afsconline.org, and then the Facebook and LinkedIn pages are just Armed Forces Success Center.
Great. We start here, we grow it nationally, worldwide. and you'll do a fantastic amount of good for all the families out there. Thank you so much, and we appreciate your service. Be safe.
Thank you. Thanks for giving me the opportunity.